Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's 7:30, so we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Invocation by Pastor Brent Montgomery, Valley Christian Church. Brent, please stand.
We'll pray. Father, I ask that you would give wisdom, clarity, and vision. In the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Here.
Prayer.
Here.
Here.
Here. Here.
Okay, if you have a copy of the agenda, if you look at the top of the page for the meeting procedures, I'd like to draw your attention to that this evening. It says the public may address specific agenda items at the pleasure of the mayor. If recognized by the mayor, please state your name and address and limit remarks to 3 minutes or less. Out of respect to city employees, we request that any complaints or criticisms of employees not be aired in a public meeting. Concerns about employees should be brought to the attention of the city administrator or mayor. An individual in violation will be declared out of order. A current copy of the Open Meetings Act of Nebraska is posted on the wall at the back of the council chambers. We'll go ahead and start with the consent agenda. All matters under consent agenda are considered by the city council to be routine and will be enacted by one motion. Any city council member may, however, remove an item from the consent by request. Item number 1 is approved minutes of September 20th, 2016. Item number 2, place on file ML&W reports for August 2016. Item number 3 is accept the report from the certification administrator, Scott Moses, for those volunteer firefighters qualifying for the 2015-2016 North Platte Volunteer Firefighter Service Award Program, and authorize the incentive funds of $10,800 to be held in trust by First National Bank of North Platte. Item number 4, approve application by K&L Enterprises Inc., DBA Wild Bill's Wings and Bowling, for a special designated license on November 12, 2016, from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. at the DNN Event Center, 501 East Walker Road, for a wedding reception.
I move that we approve items 1 through 4 of the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion passes. Regular agenda, item number 5, a public hearing and action on recommendation by the City of North Platte Planning Commission for an application by Brandy Eklund, owner, and Mariah Eckhoff, purchaser, for a conditional use permit to allow a mental health counseling clinic to be located at 809 South Silver Avenue, located in the R2 dwelling district on property described as Lot 8, Block 15, Brett Goodman, in addition to the City of North Platte, Lincoln County, Nebraska. It is a public hearing if anybody wishes to speak.
Motion to close public hearing.
Second.
And that motion passes. Public hearing has been closed.
I move that we adopt the recommendation of the North Platte City Planning Commission for an application by Brandy Eklund, owner, and Mariah Eckhoff, purchaser, for a conditional use permit to allow a mental health counseling clinic to be located at 809 South Silver Avenue, located in an R2 dwelling district on property described as Lot 8, Block 15, Brett Goodman, addition to the City of North Platte, Lincoln County, Nebraska.
Second.
Question. Has Tom and Wes looked at this since the planning commission meeting about their concerns?
About the parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, are they okay with the design the way it is? Okay.
Yes.
Were there any other concerns by neighbors that sent in emails, letters, or anything? I didn't see the planning commission meeting, so I guess my concern is If neighbors are fine with it, I don't have a problem with it.
At the planning commission, there was only one neighbor. They showed up and they spoke with the applicant at the planning commission meeting. And her only concern was the type of mental health counseling that was gonna occur there, and she seemed to be very happy with it after the meeting was over.
There were no emails, phone calls, or anything like
No,
that?
nothing that I received, not to my knowledge.
Okay.
This is in a home that's.
Yes, it's in a residential district and it is a home that has been there. They're not building new or anything like that.
Motion passes. Item number 6, public hearing and action on recommendation by the City of North Platte Planning Commission for application by Joyce McNeil for a conditional use permit to allow a bed and breakfast located at 2351 West State Farm Road, located in the R2 dwelling district on property that is described as Block 1, Glenfield's 3rd subdivision, Lincoln County, Nebraska. Again, this is a public hearing if anyone wishes to speak.
And motion to close public hearing.
Motion passes. Public hearing is closed.
I now move that we adopt the recommendation by the City of North Platte Planning Commission for an application by Joyce McNeil for a conditional use permit to allow a bed and breakfast located at 2351 West State Farm Road, located in an R2 dwelling district on property described as Block 1, Clinton Fields, 3rd subdivision, Lincoln County, Nebraska.
Second.
Got a question for you, Judy. Real quick, I guess I'm not super familiar. Do we allow bed and breakfast anywhere based in zoning, or is it just based on spot zoning, or
No, not
why is this one coming
necessarily.
up like this?
Not necessarily anywhere, but they are allowed in residential dwelling districts as bed and breakfast, as conditional use. That's why you see them going to planning commission and then here. They're
Okay.
not allowed by right, they're allowed by a special use permit.
And there was no complaints or anything by anybody?
No, planning commission, we got a letter on this one that was favorable. It was the property owner directly to the west that said they were glad to see this happen and wished her the best.
Okay, cool.
Motion passes. Item number 7, accept IRS closing agreement process to resolve qualification issues for the salary reduction trust savings plan for employees of the City of North Platte and the restated defined contribution plan for employees of Municipal Light and Water Department of the City of North Platte.
Move that we would accept IRS closing agreement process to resolve qualification issues for the salary reduction thrift savings plan for employees of the City of North Platte and the restated definition contribution plan for employees of the Municipal Light and Water Department of the City of North Platte.
Second.
Yes, sir.
How come this wasn't taken care of in a little more time than that?
Well, actually, did you want to address it? Actually, we were working through our attorneys, Baird Holm, to come back with a recommendation to us on this, and we just got it here a week or two ago.
But we paid the penalty, not them.
That's his recommendation.
There did seem to be an issue. They, Baird Holm, apparently a matter of interpretation, they interpreted having to do it in a particular manner, and the IRS wasn't necessarily agreeable with that, and so there was an issue. And Baird Holm's recommendation was that it would probably be more economically feasible to pay this money than to challenge the IRS on the ruling.
The attorney didn't offer to pay for it.
No.
That was a dumb question.
Was this a result of the change in the healthcare plans, or was it?
No, this is retirement plans,
Not the healthcare issues, okay.
But it was a result of a recent amendment, probably within the last couple of years. There was an amendment made involving military employees' entitlement under our pension plan. Barrett Home included the provision in a statement, a description, if you will, but didn't necessarily get the plan amended, and that's where the IRS took issue.
So this says it's $3,000 per plan. How many plans are we talking about? Just two?
Item number 8, adopt resolution approving claim and authorize the issuance of a warrant to Jebro Inc. in the amount of $216,478.08 to pay approved claim and referring to and incorporating the terms and conditions of ordinance number 3874 relating to warrant financing passed and approved on May 21st of 2013.
I move to adopt a resolution approving claim and authorizing the issuance of a warrant to Jebro Incorporated in the amount of $216,478.08 to pay approved claim and referring to and incorporating the terms and conditions of ordinance number 3874 relating to warrant financing passed and approved on May 21st, 2013.
Glenn?
I know we passed this quite a while ago, but who is Jebro? What do they supply?
Jebro is the supplier of the oil that was used for the Armor Coat projects.
Motion makes sense.
Second.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Just want to say thank you for installing the barn at the North Side Dog Park.
Fantastic.
Great addition. It was brought up here some months ago,
Yes,
and somebody moved forward with that.
yes.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yes.
Question real quick, during the budget, we talked about how we were going to talk about Iron Eagle coming up here soon. Is that planned for the next meeting, or are we going to do a special session for it?
I'll tell you, Andrew, after we had the discussion of the budgets and whatever, Chris Jacobson, who has been the local contact for us with landscapes out of their head office, had some family issues, and so I emailed him. He apologized for not getting back to me quicker, but we are hoping to get that in front of you guys here sometime in the next 30 days at least.
Okay. I was just concerned since, we'll have members that are up in limbo, not hold them up there for too long.
Well, again, he ran into some
Yeah, that's
health issues.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say that there's going to be dedication on a Habitat house on Friday at 4 o'clock at 810 South Griffin. All council members are invited, and you might want to see that nice street on Griffin.
Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding us about that. Appreciate it.
Friday at
Second.
4 o'clock.
Thank you.
Only one